Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your beginning of the month reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, this is going to be for the 8th through the 13th. Sorry they're getting out a little late. My dog got really sick, so I've been tending to her. So I didn't do any on Sunday. So I am a day behind, guys. Okay. So thank you, everybody, for waiting patiently. I appreciate all of the support and all the love. Thank you. Okay. Getting straight in here for you, my friends. What you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Seven of Wands. So it could either be you or someone else. It is a Leo card, so I would assume that it's you who says, well, that's it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to defend myself like that anymore. There's no reason to. And I do really feel that for you guys. Okay. It's also because it's fire, you know, I really just feel it's you. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I just feel like you're on shaky ground over here. You guys have been on shaky ground for a while. It's just more of a resistance and wanting to, you wanting to escape the situation. You don't want to put up with this anymore. You just want out. You want out. It's like somebody has, they have brought you into this fight. Maybe you're ready to compromise. Maybe you just want to escape this situation. I don't even think it's going to even so much even be for a lot of you a compromise as much as it is just a great escape. I don't want to hear it anymore. Clarifying on the Seven of Wands. Yeah, waiting for the transformation within the relationship of the situation. And by having a transformation, you know that it would be letting it go and just allowing yourself to blossom through the situation. It just feels like you're trying to make it transform into an area within your life that you're no longer having to fight with this person or deal with this person, period, end of story. How about that, right? I think the problem is they're not really allowing you to escape, though. I think that's the problem. The problem is where you're putting your foot down and you're saying, no more of this. I'm trying to escape this. And they're continuing to keep pushing at you one way or another. And it doesn't matter if it's through a person, through social media. They're just not letting it go. Okay, so getting into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. It's like almost like it's lingering on, and you're done, but they don't want to make it done. No, they don't want to rejoice in celebration. Wanting a new beginning in the recent past, but it just never did. It never really came to an end. You wanted the new beginning, you wanted the transformation, but they continue to keep holding on to the situation. Okay, so making you have an emotional loss in the near future, because they're at an emotional loss. Even if they don't want to acknowledge this emotional loss, you guys, of what they did, they're going to continue to keep going at it. And remember, cross-watcher, this could be for, the other sign, right? You could say, well, it wasn't me, it was them, right? So going to the new beginnings over here, where it says, yeah, I'm not going to let it go. I'm just going to let it continue to cause chaos, to let it crash. They wanted to continue with a tower. It started like a couple weeks ago, and here, even this could have been a couple of days ago, where they're even making it crash and burn even more. With the Ace of Wands, not letting it go, not holding out an olive branch. In fact, they're not coming with an apology. Whoa, I just keep hearing excuses. Now they're just Playing victim, excuses, excuses. Yeah. Confusing the situation. They could be playing like telephone over here. Or just making up their own story. I just feel like they're making up their own story. Confusing the situation for the way they want it, the outcome to be on their side. I feel like you're in confusion because the more they keep speaking and the more they keep saying things, could have been a couple of, like I said, it could have been over the weekend. It could have been a couple of days ago. It just seems like the story is getting more corrupted as it's going. I think it's because they want it in their favor. So even though you want it to stop and you're like, I'm done. Rejoice the celebration. I feel like they've brought another person into the situation. There could have been already another person in the situation. Maybe the two of them are coming up with some cockeyed story. That's what playing victim does anyways. Absolutely. You're cold shouldering the situation. You're realizing that everything that they're saying is a fable. Yes, absolutely. So it's almost to the point where they've come up with some perfect excuse that is not even real. Trying to say you're this way, you're that way. You said this, you said that, but it was never said. I'm just telling you, the more that the fight goes, the more they're trying to make it look good on their side. So on their social media, you might even find that they said something. I really do see that. Could be Twitter, Instagram, whatever, somewhere, Facebook, where they're still continuing to kind of push you under the bus because now they're making up these cockeyed stories. Well, they're just mean and, they said this and they said that, and you're like, I didn't even say that. And how did you even get that idea that I was saying this or that, or, delusional? Making up fabricated delusional excuses because they don't want anybody to see them as the bad guy. The more that they make you the bad guy, the more they get some kind of reward out of it. Yeah, sure, I got the moon. You shouldn't have bipolar. I don't know. Yeah, it's just bad news after bad news. And it's sad because this person that you really loved, that you really cared about, that you were reunited with, is just really just blowing the horn all over you. So the transformation is really you trying to take back the nurturing and you really trying to take back your life over here and get rid of this situation. It's very heartfelt, though, as well with the Two of Cups. So the more they keep blowing this horn on you, the more it keeps hurting. And no wonder you want to escape. But you're going to transform out of this in positive ways. I see this. It's just going to take some time because you're going to need some healing from this. Because the more they keep trying to make themselves look like the good guy, it doesn't even feel like it's for any real reason. I just keep feeling like they're just blowing. As the more they keep blowing this horn, they're blowing it out of proportion. I think it was blown out of proportion to begin with. And they're just sticking to this story, but now the story keeps growing and growing and growing. You're going to have their own drama. They're going to have their own general hospital or All My Children by the time they're done. They could play all the parts, right? Ten of Pentacles, you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles and the achievements. It's just very slow because the more that you keep hearing people either coming to tell you that they're doing this, or you find it, or you see it, it could even be shocking too. It could even been a shocker with the Judgment upside down. It could be a shocking moment that you go to see, it's been a couple of weeks. I want to see how they're doing. And then you notice they're throwing you under the bus to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a shock factor for some of you. Like, I can't even believe that they would say that on social media about me. Why would they even air their dirty laundry? They have no reasons not to. They need that kind of attention. You might even be dealing with somebody who feels they need attention, negative attention. It could be emotionally immature. So you're not moving towards them. If anything, everything feels like it's gone more backwards than it should have, because it's gone more awry than you realize. It's like I hadn't paid attention to you for a while until this person told me this or that. So right where you thought that it was all over, you're getting clarity that they're just making up all these excuses. They've really come up with the most perfect excuse to why this has happened. But it's a fabricated excuse. Or taken way out of context. Let's put it that way. Emotional loss, excuse me. Well, yeah, you're going to feel this, but you're also finding your spiritual side inside of you. You're in the near future, you're feeling more spiritual. You're praying, you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing. You're having a revolution and an insight to how you're going to make the chapter move, how you're going to transform out of this, how you're going to make a new chapter for yourself. No longer feeling angry towards this person, knowing that this person could just be full of ego, and you're just pretty much done with it. Yeah, you're at loss. Look, they need all this attention. They have this topsy-turvy way of being. You're trying to find the balance, but they're trying to find more reasons to continue to be right, because they're being overconfident. Now, whoever you're dealing with could be another fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But they're definitely egomatic, and they're pulling all the strings, and they're definitely overconfident about them saying what they're saying. And they're being very erratic about it as well, with the Two of Wands and upside down. Okay? Trying to cause chaos, where it feels like you are trying to balance the chaos within the family. Calming it down, keeping a calm, keeping yourself calm, keeping everybody calm. Trying to figure out the pros and cons about the situation and why they're doing such a thing. Oh, look at that. But from all the chaos that you've had in the past within this person, you are still coming out with a change and a challenge, and all the challenges that you've gone through the past with this person as well. You are having a wonderful wheel of fortune. Like I said, I see better outcomes coming towards you. And I do feel like, yeah, lady, there it is. Justification. I was waiting for, oh, well, we already have the Lady Karma over there. That's okay, though. The Queen of Swords is Lady Karma for me. I was looking for the Lady Karma on top of the Wheel of Fortune, but that's fine. The Justice wants to come out. That's fine, because that means that justification and the truth will come out. The truth will be told or come out sooner or later, or they will come to the realization of what the truth really is. When this truth and justification comes out and it becomes justified, well, it's going to make them feel like they're out in the cold, because they're going to know. Somebody is definitely going to tell them that, and it could be a water sign that's going to come up into their face and say, you're lying, and you're full of crap. And this person is very upset. Anytime you have the King of Cups upside down, you know that those emotions are really upside down. It don't matter about no fire. How about the water sign coming up and saying, you're full of shit? Why don't you get your shit together? Because that's really what the King of Cups is going to say. Because the King of Cups has been watching. They've been paying attention to the situation. They know exactly what's going on. So everything he's going to say, he's already been pre-calculating into his mind to tell this person. So, and it's really because this person has really overstepped the boundary. How about that? For the King of Cups to actually have to say something, especially if it's a Pisces, they don't really like to get involved too much, right? So they're definitely going to tell their truth. Now that's very interesting. Wait, that's very interesting, my friends, because I think I just did Pisces, and I think it said, Pisces, you need to tell your truth to this person. And it is a two-party situation. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is, guys. The Pisces reading for the beginning of the month is tell your truth so that you can keep the situation calm and make everybody go back to trying to at least compromise the situation. Or just shut the beep up, right? And leave people alone. Leave it be. Stop it. But it's good though, because if you watch the end of the Pisces reading for the near future, where this is actually coming up, it actually shows the compromise coming. It actually shows that the Pisces actually does something for the situation. And mind you, friends, if it's not really a Pisces, they could have Pisces rising, moon, or Venus, or just a lot of Pisces in the chart. I personally would watch that video, because that's literally where this is coming from. It's literally interlinking to the Pisces reading. Because that is exactly what it is. Yeah, see, because they're telling them about their falsehoods, about their lies, about what are you doing? And that's exactly what it was. I did that reading yesterday. Let me look and see what it was called. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter, because I actually changed it from the paper. It was speak your truth. They will only point the finger. And the problem is that not only were they coming after Pisces as well, so somewhere in this reading too, could be here, right? They're also kind of coming after the Pisces as well. So they're like pointing the finger not only at you, but maybe Pisces as well, where it's showing that Pisces has actually had problems with them as well. So if you know that they've also been doing this to somebody else, right? A water sign, I would say. Then I would watch that reading, because that's exactly what's going on. So if you know that this other person that they're doing this to is not only doing it to you, but to them, you have to do that, because he's literally coming out and saying that's enough is enough is enough. You don't need to be doing this anymore. This actually makes them walk away. This actually makes them walk away. And at least with Pisces, they actually get, the nurturing back. They actually get what they need out of the situation. So, of course, the reading is not always based just on that. A lot of the basis for that Pisces reading was also love. But because it's a general reading, it could literally work on this area as well, right? So you know how general readings work. But yeah, and then it says they're going to come back to apologize. They're actually then going to compromise. They're actually then going to actually look at the situation from a different point of view, because the Pisces says so, because they're going to speak their truth about this whole situation. Now, the Pisces reading is a lot different, but it's also the same. It's so crazy. It's like different, but the same. Okay, guys, you know how that works. But however it is, they're going to be the ones that actually come out as the helpful person to settle the score over here, to make this all like, okay, enough. Angels said, yeah, compromise. There it is. The transformation in itself will be a compromise. Like I said, will you guys still like each other? Can't tell you that. But at least they'll make them be quiet. And make them think about what it is that they've been doing in the near future. Wow. So listen to your intuition, and we'll see how that works. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.